In this video, I'm going to walk you guys through the 7-day content flywheel because there's a lot of nuances that you guys are actually missing inside my book and inside the training, and that's okay. This stuff is really complicated. It looks really simple, but there's a lot of nuances that so many of you guys are missing because you're going a little bit too fast. You're trying to get to where you want to go with a shortcut. And by the way, this is the shortcut. The process is the shortcut, okay? And so when we're looking at the phase one ecosystem, we have to build our warm traffic the fastest way possible. And the only way to do that is to start with cold traffic, okay? And so as you're going through the 7-day flywheel, I'm going to go through it one step at a time because a lot of you guys are confused over what is the job of power content versus what is the job of the conversion multiplier. And so in this video, I just kind of want to walk you guys through, okay? So we're going to be sending cold traffic to two places, but inside the program, I have designed it as a day one, do this, day two, do this for a reason, because a lot of you guys are trying to move way too fast, okay? But on day number one, what we want to do is we want to write, shoot, and launch our power content video, our first one. Okay, so you're going to write, shoot, and launch. On day number two, you're going to write, shoot, and launch your power content number two. On day number three, you're going to write, shoot, and launch power content video number three. Okay. On day four, you're going to launch your first conversion multiplier. Now, this can be a 60-second Reels video, or it can be a static value bomb post, okay? Either way, I have both ways inside the program. On day number 5, you want to launch your second conversion multiplier, and then on day number 6, you want to launch your third. So by day number 7, you should have 3 power content videos and 3 conversion multipliers. Now, here's where a lot of people are getting mixed up. Your job of these power content videos are solely to build your invisible list of 500 to 1,000 people every single week, okay? So every single week, we want to be getting 500 to 1,000 people on your invisible list, okay? Now, the job of the conversion multipliers, they're to get 100 messenger conversations a week, okay? Yes, you can build your invisible list with the 95% views, but the main job of conversion multipliers are to get 100 messenger conversations a week. Now, I want to take note right there. You might not need 100 messenger conversations a week to get where you are, but one thing to keep in mind is that if you are starting messenger conversations, it's likely that only 40% of people are going to respond, okay? So if you message 100 people who are commenting for your value bomb, you might only get 40 of those people to respond. That is what we're accounting for. And so that is why I set this bar so high, is because I want you to have enough messenger conversations. If you only get 40 that actually respond and engage, that is good. Some of you guys might not need 40. Some of you guys might only need 10. Some of you guys might need 200 to get 40%. Every one of you guys, this number is going to be different, but you have to know what is the minimum number of conversations that I need to have every single week in order to hit my goal. So let's talk about optimizing this stuff, okay? Let's talk about how to optimize this, because if you are not getting your 500 to 1,000 people added to your invisible list every week, then and you are hitting KPI, right? Look at it this way. We want 25% video views, okay? If you have a low budget, if you're paying 75 cents to achieve that, that's not going to help you get your goal. And so we have to do math. If you only have $5 a day to spend, in order to get 500 people added to your invisible list, you have to pay anywhere between 5 cents and 10 cents for one 25% view. But here's the thing, every single day we need to be doing something, okay? I always tell my students, when students come to me and say, Laurel, this ecosystem right here is not getting any results after 30 days, I tell them, you sure as hell better show me 30 pieces of content. Because until this is optimized to get 500 to 1,000 people on your invisible list and 100 messenger conversations a week, or however many you need, you should be launching one new ad a day, right? Because on day 7, you need to be looking at this. Let me change colors here real quick, okay? On day 7, you want to take a look at this. I'll actually change it to a better color so you can see. On day 7, we want to take a look at this video, okay? If it is hitting $1 or less per 25% video view, let's just say it's getting 75 cents per video view, I'm not going to do anything yet, okay? Then on day 8, I'm going to look at this video. Is it hitting $1 or less per 25% video view? Yes, it's getting 25 cents per 25% video view. Oh, what do I know about that? Well, I can turn off this one and reallocate the budget to this because this one is getting 3 times the amount of 25% video views, okay? So I'm gonna shut that off and I'm gonna keep this running. Then on day number 9, I'm gonna take a look at this video. Oh, this one's getting 10 cents. Okay, I'm going to shut this one off and I'm going to reallocate the budget here, or I'm just going to shut off some budget depending on how, big your budget is. You might just want to shut off and just run this one at $5 a day because this one will get you close to those 500 views of your invisible list, okay? But then on day number 10, we want to go and look at this conversion multiplier. Is it getting me any messenger conversations? No? Well, then I'm going to turn it off. The whole point of this is to get messenger conversations. So if it's not getting you messenger conversations, we need to turn it off and we need to write, shoot, and launch a new one. Okay? So you see how every single day you should be doing something. Okay? Every single day, right? If this one's getting messenger conversations, keep it running. Even though the messenger conversations might be high, you're still getting messenger conversations. Think about this. Some niches, you might pay $10 for messenger conversation, but if it's high quality people, it might only take you 10 conversations to get one sale. We can't be looking at the cost. We have to read the data. A lot of you guys are not giving your ads any shot. You're judging it by cost of things. But if you don't have any previous data, any data is going to help you optimize, okay? So if conversion multipliers are not bringing you messenger conversations, shut them off and replace it with a new one. Every single day, you should be replacing and optimizing until you're getting 500 to 1,000 people on your invisible list. That is thanks to the power content, right? And then getting 100 messenger conversations a week. This is thanks to the conversion multipliers. Will you get messenger conversations from power content? Absolutely. But is it the main goal? It is not. Will you build your invisible list with conversion multipliers at 95% views? Absolutely. But is it the goal of conversion multipliers? No, the main goal of conversion multipliers is to get messenger conversations, okay? So hopefully that made sense. Like at the end of the day, we want to be optimizing this. This is the work, okay? Like I said, when my students come to me and they say, Laurel, I've been running this for 30 days and I'm not getting any results, I tell them, you better show me 30 pieces of content because every single day there should be one new piece of content that you should be doing in order to get this. This is the work. Yes, it's hard, but guess what? If you're not willing to put in the work, your competitor